Here's the ingredients for the 7-Up pound cake. Flour, vanilla, lemon extract, eggs, butter, sugar, and 7-Up.
And 7-Up. You're going to spray your pan. I use some Pam. Get it good and coated. You take them sticks of butter, 3 sticks, that were at room temperature, and you're going to cream them together with your sugar. It took a little bit of time to get them sticks out that little paper, but here we go. Now we're going to add the sugar to this, cream it. Turn it on. Make sure you get it good and creamy. Add that sugar in there. Cream those together. After you get that sugar creamed, you're going to add the eggs. I usually like to go ahead and crack my eggs in another bowl so that you don't have to worry about no shell getting in it by cracking it over the mixer bowl. You know, you already have it cracked up. All you got to do is pour it in. You don't have to worry about the eggshells and all that getting stuck up in there. This is how it's going to look after it's been creamed along with the eggs. And now I'm going to add my lemon and my vanilla extract. You got a tablespoon of lemon extract and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I didn't know the lemon extract was going to be clear. But here we go. Add that lemon. You can smell it, y'all. It smells so good. Now it's time to add that vanilla extract. That's 1 teaspoon. Pour that on in. You're going to begin adding your flour and 7-Up. As you're adding the flour first, then you add some 7-Up. Then you add some more flour. Here go the 7-Up. It's just 1 can. Then you add some more flour, 7-Up, flour, 7-Up, and end with the flour. This is what it should look like. You got to scrape down. You know, sometimes you're going to have some of the extra flour around the edge of your bowl, so you got to scrape that down. Continue mixing it. Mix it well. This is what's going to look like at the end. Then you're going to take it and put it in that same pan that you sprayed very well, because you don't want it to stick. Spread it around evenly. This batter looks a little bit differently than the other cream cheese pound cake that I did in another video. You may want to watch that one if you want to see how that one comes out, or you want the recipe. But you're doing somewhat of the same steps. Spread it around. Then you're going to take this, put it in, make sure you get the air pockets out. That's what I'm doing in this one. But then when you put it in the oven, you're going to put it like on the center rack. The oven's already been preheated to 350. You're going to cook this for 1 hour and 5 minutes, or until you insert a toothpick and it comes out clean. You don't want it to stick. Now what I'm going to do is make the icing. I have 1 cup of powdered sugar that I'm adding 2 tablespoons of 7-Up to. Combine it, spread it. It's going to get into this kind of consistency. You do not want to add it directly onto the cake. You want to wait until that cake is cool. So you put it on a cooling rack, let it cool. And that's what it's doing here. It's on that cooling rack. Let it cool. Once it's cool, you're going to flip it over. There. Oops. Toothpick is in there. Let's see. Came out clean, so it's not sticking. It's done. Now I'm going to flip it over on my cake stand. But let me see, y'all. Let me tell you now. I had a little error. A little bit stick. But do you think I'm not going to eat it? You sadly mistaken. Because it's going. So I let it sit there, even though I was a little disappointed. I put my icing mixture on it, drizzled it, and it had been sitting and the cake had cooled. You can't tell, and who gonna say they're not gonna eat no cake because it's a little bit that's stuck to the pan. I ate that piece though. I didn't show that in the video, but y'all, it was good. So I just drizzle it over. This is the bundt cake pan that I used. You can use the one that has the little edges, sharp edges, but it came out nice, sweet, smelling real good with the icing.